Hey guys, today I'm bringing you the Xiaomi Redmi Note 11. I'm in the US, so I figured I would give a little review for people that are here in the States with me. I've had a couple other Xiaomis before and I've always loved them, but they don't all support voice over LTE and they don't work with all the bands. So yeah, let's just get into it. All right, let's crack it open. If you're ordering from the States, it's worth noting that you might just get ones from random different locations. This one's from Indonesia, kind of interesting. In here we've got some ejector tools, some manuals, a little TPU case, which is nice. I always like to see included cases. And then we've got the phone here with the super nice looking camera setup. Hopefully it actually performs nice and it's not just good looking. Alright, let's crack it open. Oh, that's really sticky on there. Wow, that looks pretty nice. A little glittery, but that's fine. Now, this phone is, in my opinion, a lot better than some of the phones you can get in the States for the same price. It's got an AMOLED, it's got dual speakers, and they're full-on speakers, as you can see here. They're not just little earphone pieces. And if you're into headphone jacks, it's still got that. And my favorite feature, this little IR blaster. If you're ever traveling around in hotels, it's really nice to be able to just control the TV with your phone. Also, one thing that's cool about most Xiaomi phones, or at least the ones that I've used, is it comes with an included screen protector. And as I already said, it's got the case in there too. So really nice phone. Let's get into it after I set it up. I forgot to mention when I unboxed this that it also has an included charger and a cable. The charger is a 33-watt brick, which is really nice, but it is a EU-based charger, so if you're in the States, you're either gonna have to get an adapter or get a different charger, which is too bad. Hopefully, these phones will start being sold locally at like Best Buy and stuff eventually, but you know, I've been getting Xiaomi since like 2015, and I doubt that'll come soon. All right, let's dive into the phone. So, there's a side-mounted fingerprint reader, and as you can see, it gets you in really fast, instantaneously. So can't complain there. It feels pretty fluid. It doesn't have the best chip. I mean, it is a budget phone, but overall, it's pretty quick. I'm gonna download some games, and then we can get into them and see how they work. All right, Genshin Impact's all loaded up. I'll just run around and play for a little bit so you can see how it is. It is a little bit laggy, but I mean, to me, it's pretty playable, and for the price of this phone, it's honestly pretty incredible. You can definitely see that it still has some frame drops. Yeah, but overall, it is pretty impressive for what you get. There's phones that are more expensive than this that don't play this game as well. Let's go over into Asphalt to see a slightly less demanding game and how this phone runs it. All right, Asphalt is loaded. You can see I'm getting some dropped frames here. But overall, it's pretty decent. And for most games that you'd be playing, if you're just like on your commute or, you know, something for 5 minutes, this phone will go through it no problem. Here's a video from the Redmi. Let's zoom out a little bit. Oh, I can't actually zoom out while I'm using the camera. I can only zoom in. So I guess I'll do one video with the normal camera and then I'm gonna switch to the ultra wide. All right, here's a video with the Redmi ultra wide. Just testing out everything. Seems pretty blurry to me. And again, no stabilizing. videos.
Wow, look at the back of these.
Yeah, I know, it's so glittery. Some dinner? You want some dinner? Please. Stay. Here's the video on the Redmi Note 11. Seems pretty par for the course for this price range. We'll see. Hopefully it sounds good. I'm now gonna pop my SIM into the Xiaomi, and this has a dual SIM slot and a expansion card, so if you like having that stuff, then this phone's got it. Alright, let's see if we can get service on T-Mobile. I've had luck in the past with other Xiaomis, but it depends. The bands that these phones have vary from phone to phone, but looks like I do have service. I'm going to turn off my Wi-Fi and just do a quick speed test. That's not bad. That's usually around the speed that I get where I'm located. One thing that I did just notice is that it does say VO LTE, which is the voice over LTE. So in the future, T-Mobile is planning to not support phones anymore that are not able to get that on its network, and it looks like I am able to get that, so pretty cool. This phone will keep working for me for years. Alright, so I've been using the Redmi Note 11 for a couple of days now, and I've got mostly good things to say about it. Top of mind right now is that this is on Android 13 and it was updated this month. This phone originally started on Android 11, so Xiaomi has already done 2 major OS updates. I don't know how many they plan on doing in the future, but when official support is gone, I know that Xiaomi phones usually have a pretty active user base on XDA, so you'll likely be able to update this to, you know, the foreseeable future. I've got a Xiaomi Mi 9 SE and it's running Android 13, and I'll probably sideload Android 14 once some of those ROMs start coming out. So this phone probably will have long support for a good while. The next thing that I really like about this phone is its dual speakers. They have a lot of depth and they sound really good, and they're loud. What I don't like about this phone is, well, the cameras. The cameras are really bad when you're taking videos. They're really jumpy, so as you're moving around, things will just kind of lag about and teleport. There's no optical image stabilization, and I didn't notice any electronic image stabilization. Maybe it's there, maybe it's not, but just when I was videoing, it felt so laggy that even if there was stabilization, I didn't feel it. Yeah, it's the only really bad thing about this phone. Other good things are it has pretty good haptics for the budget. The best of 3 phones that I'm reviewing right now, which are the TCL 40 XL and the Bold N2. So this phone is, you know, it's pretty nice. It also has an incredible battery. I did a battery drain test with all 3 of these phones, doing the same thing. First a little bit of YouTube, then some gaming, and the Redmi made it for 10 hours. So for a point of reference, the TCL only made it for 6 hours and 53 minutes, so about 7 hours. So this got 3 more hours of battery, like on-screen usage, than the TCL. And they have the same battery size, so that's pretty impressive. So overall, if you don't care that much about cameras, I would highly recommend this phone. If you're on T-Mobile or, you know, one of the MVNOs that use it, and possibly AT&T. Definitely not if you're on Verizon though, because it just won't work at all. But yeah, that's my review for the Redmi Note 11. Hope you like it.